What's up, everybody? This is Adam from the Adam and Faith YouTube channel, the Adam and Faith Do Stuff and Things YouTube channel. And today we're going to a new construction office trailer that we got. So we got this on Facebook Marketplace. This is a 2000 model from the year 2000, and we live in Wisconsin, so this is going to see all year-round weather, and it has seen all year-round weather. I believe this has been in Wisconsin for its entire life. But yeah, we paid $4,200 for this, and we got it off of Facebook Marketplace, and let's check it out right now. We're going to be turning this into our YouTube studio because we have multiple YouTube channels, not just this one. This is actually the YouTube channel that we neglect the most, but we hope to be posting a lot more videos on this channel very soon. So let's check out the office trailer. So we will see here, it has, I believe this is just tin siding. I'll be honest, I did not research office trailers at all before I bought this. I've been looking on Facebook Marketplace for a while. Most of them are, you know, $10,000. And normally if you find one for $4,000, it's in really, really bad shape. This one isn't the best shape, but it's not like horrible either. It's going to do the purpose that we want it for. Okay, so we got some windows. This is the hitch, the receiver right there. For anyone curious about it, I believe it's a 2-inch, a 2 1/4 inch or something, whatever the big ball is. And you can see the previous owner jackknifed it. I believe the previous owner got it from an auction, and when the auction gave it to him, they actually ended up jackknifing the trailer into the back bumper of their vehicle, ripping this. So I'm going to have to try to replace this. I really don't want to have to do that. So maybe I'll just find like some cover to put on this or something, and I don't know, but you can actually see like electrical right here. Like we got 12-2 gauge electrical. Oh my God, some insulation. Oh man. So we're gonna have to figure that out. It has 2 ACs. The front half is a whole office, and the whole back half is a separate office. And then there's a wall with the door that separates the two offices. So the front half has like an AC and everything, and the back has an AC and everything. And they're both, you know, separately heated also. They each have their own thermostat and everything. We'll check all that out soon. I'm just realizing things, I didn't even know that. So that also doesn't have a cover on it. I just realized that. We just got it moved here. It took forever. It took me almost a full hour to try to park it here because it's a really awkward spot of our driveway. And our driveway is crooked. So this is straight with our building. But, you know, we're going to have to move this whole driveway out a little bit and, you know, work with that. So it was very hard to park it just because it was playing an illusion on my eyes, because we want it straight with the building. So there's all that. It is a single axle. Let me try to get a close up on the axle for you guys, for anyone that's curious. It's pretty crazy. I thought that this would have, you know, 2 axles, 4 tires, but nope. Just 1 axle, and it doesn't even look that strong or anything. You can see this is insulation on the bottom, so it is insulated, even this part. Very nice. Not much rust because it's not even that close to the ground, honestly. I mean, you got a good couple feet from the ground, at least 2 or 3 feet. Well, maybe 2 feet. 3 feet's a little crazy. And then this is where the electrical goes in. So that goes right into the breaker panel. The breaker panel would be right there. So, you know, it's just a PVC pipe that holds the electric cord. We'll check that out. And, yep, that's that side. These windows are going to have to get recaulked and everything. And I'll show you why on the inside. It's not leaking bad, but I believe water is coming in through the windows. This is actually an Ethernet cable sticking out the side. So I could just rip that out. That one actually has a cap. Nice. And then we'll see here that this tail light actually doesn't have a cap on it either. The light works. And actually when I picked it up from the guy, I was driving behind him because he made me follow him. And he was pulling this, and I seen that, and I was like, dude, what the hell? So he actually rewired the light, but he just doesn't have the cap for it or whatever. This is the electric cable. It is very long. It's 150 feet, so it will actually reach from here to the building. It would actually reach to the breaker panel, which is on that side of the building, but I'm just going to make it go to this side of the building. I'm going to make an RC or an RV outlet right there. on the side of the building, and I'm just gonna plug it in there. But yeah, as you can see, another air conditioner. Let's go over to this side. Some of this tin is bent a little bit. You know, it's almost 30 years old now at this point. This looks like wood just because the paint is cracking, but that is metal. Same with this one. This one does not lock properly, so I mean it doesn't close properly. We have to keep it locked because otherwise it just swings open. So we're actually just using this door now. So let's go on inside and check out what is all going on with the inside. So this is the outside of the door, or the inside of the door. I believe it's insulated in there as well, which is nice. Because we're in Wisconsin, we want it year-round. So this is actually the small office, which isn't even that small. This is 7.5 feet wide on the inside, if you're taking the inside measurement, by, was it 12 feet long? And then in here is 13 feet long, but for some reason that one extra foot makes that one side look so much bigger. But yeah, this is this side. Lots of work to do. So these are, you know, the radiator floorboard heaters or whatever. I don't know what this is. This is actually just some unplugged, it looks like some fan blower, like maybe for a stove, which is confusing. If they had a stove in here, that's pretty crazy. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna have to redo all these because these look junky. I don't know why I could see into there. He must have to just rewire it or something. Bunch of outlets, light switch. We got fluorescent light bulbs here. I'm gonna try to switch all these out for LEDs. Yep, here's the Wisconsin backyard. I own all that land. I got to clear those trees so we have a nice view. A lot of you guys might be all like, don't clear those trees. Why would you do that? These trees, they just are littered with ticks. Like you touch one of these trees, you get 30 ticks like instantly. And that's not even an exaggeration. Like it's bad. It's bad. We can't even have our dog walk around over here. Okay, so air conditioner. They actually don't look that bad. I'll probably keep those. Don't think I really need to spend money on new ones. Yep, so these windows are just gonna have to get sealed better all the way around. They're very thin windows. There's a hornet right there on the inside. Try not to piss him off. Here's a thermostat. There's 2 of them, so each office has one. So right here we'll see low, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90 degrees. So if you want it 90 degrees in here, you just turn it to that. Oh my God, you can go over. That's like 120 degrees. If you wanted 120 degrees, you could probably get it 120 degrees in here. We'll see though, because we get negative 30 winters, so we'll have to put that to the test. And then here's the other office. Give you a full circle, full look around. We got, fire extinguisher here. This is going to be my main YouTube studio. This is going to be the commerce area. I should probably start with saying that. So I'm going to have a couch here. Probably a fridge over here, basically where that fridge is. That's not my fridge. All this stuff just came with it. So fridge, commerce area, you could just sit and, I'll probably put carpet in here. You take your shoes off, take your jacket off, just walk into the trailer. We'll probably be right here. And then in here will be the actual office, which will be my YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is called Adam Darklord. You guys could go on YouTube and check that out. Seeing as you guys are already on YouTube, probably watching this video. So we got the electric panel right here. And we got 60 amps, and this is 240 volts. So I'm going to have to get a double pole breaker and do a whole bunch of fancy stuff and figure all that out. I normally don't do electricity wiring and stuff, but I've done a few outlets this year and a few lights. So it's fresh in my mind to where I think I could hook this all up myself. Where I could run, the RV outlet onto the building, and, I think I'll be able to do it myself. We'll see right here, we got 15 amps, 15 amps, 20 amps, 20 amps, 20 amps, and 20 amps. So lots of electricity, way more than I'm going to need. So, I don't know, maybe one of these is air conditioners, one of these 20 amps, probably both of the ACs, heating, front office, back office, and then, probably lights or something. Like, that's a lot of power. I could probably just get away with one of those 20 amps for this entire trailer for what I need it for. All right, so now another thermostat right there. That's right there. Yep. Going to have to caulk all these windows. I just locked them. They were probably unlocked for their whole lifespan, so I just locked them. The lock on this one's broken, which sucks because there's going to be lots of expensive, nice things in here. Just a lot of computers, basically. Another air conditioner. This one looks way more used than the other one. And then we'll see here that the floor actually looks rotting out over here, and we were trying to figure it out. I don't know why, because the ceiling does not look rotten anywhere. I mean, maybe in some spots you'll have like a little discoloration, like water or something, but I mean, this ceiling, for being how old it is and, you know, the type of trailer it is, like this looks, you know, very good for what it is. So I don't think the roof is, I mean, it's probably leaking a little bit, but not enough to do this. And only in the front here is pretty crazy. Like, as you can see, like, let me see if I zoom in. Like, that's not good. So I'm going to have to figure that out. The owner said that he thinks that it might be leaking through these windows, but I don't really see much water damage from these windows. Maybe a little bit right there, but not enough to be causing that. And then Faith from the YouTube channel said that she thinks that this might have been left on 24/7 and condensation just, you know, and then it ran to that corner if it was on the slope or something. And maybe that might be it, because these can get humid. You know, and sweat on the inside, you do kind of want to have like a dehumidifier or like an AC just running 24/7 just to, you know, get the water out of it. Especially if you live in like Tennessee or somewhere where it's humid or something, you're going to want that. I just noticed this. I don't know why there's so many outlets in one spot right there. And I believe the owner actually did this. I believe he poked a hole in here to see if it was wet on the inside, just to see what was causing that. And it is dry in there. So it is not like coming from the wall. It is not coming from the ceiling. Yeah, I don't know why it's like that. I know a lot of trailers in the front, when you're pulling them, you know, the front, you know, gets water and stuff kicked up from like underneath. So I don't know. Maybe if someone knows what could be causing this, let me know down in the comments and it'll help me out a lot. Yeah, and then these are ripped from the walls. So I'm gonna have to remount those. I might be able to reuse these, I don't know. Probably gonna take them off, clean them, make sure everything's good with them. They're probably, you know, 24 years old by now. They probably are the original ones. Yeah, so we're gonna seal around that. You know, this is wood paneling. I would love to keep the wood paneling and have that like aesthetic and vibe throughout the whole thing and keep it original like that, but I mean, these are scratched pretty bad, and I mean, that's not going to buff out, so I'll probably just paint everything either maybe like a light gray just for the YouTube channel, you know, even the door and everything, you know. Yeah. So here is the door. I mean, that's pretty nice, not bad. I don't know what, oh, this, so yeah, so this is supposed to be hooked onto the door, so when you open the door doesn't just freaking swing and hit the glass, which I actually had happen. So luckily that didn't break. Here's a light switch. You know, this weekend I'm going to be hooking it up to electricity and, you know, working more on this. I'll probably start with the electricity, and then I'm going to roll a whole coat of paint onto the roof, because I mean, I don't think the roof is what's causing the leak. I think it's probably the windows are coming from below, but if you look at the roof here, like here, let me get really far back. Running up the hill right now by the highway. If you look at the roof right there, it's like raw metal and it looks a little rusty. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the roof is leaking. We'll have to figure that out. So that's, you know, number one on my list, you know, get that roof painted, get the electricity hooked up to it, get the air conditioners going so it's not humid in there, ripping out the floors, putting in new floors, painting the walls, and then, yeah, replacing that wood that's rotting in there. And then, yeah, then it's going to be a YouTube studio, and I'll show you guys all that once it's done. Maybe I'll show you guys progress videos. Maybe I'll show you a video of the, you know, the paint I use on the ceiling and, you know, all that. And in the future, we might use this on like a campsite or something. We might buy a chunk of land and then, you know, just have this on the chunk of land, you know, and use it as an actual office trailer, you know, put a bed in it and then have an office that we could work out of to work on that chunk of land. And then we'll probably sell that chunk of land for more money. You know, it's just what you do when you're out here in Wisconsin. You just buy shit, fix it, sell it. You guys know how it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name's Adam. This is the Adam and Faith YouTube channel, and we do stuff and things. Take care. Peace out. Bye-bye.